Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am cleaning the back half of my house. It was supposed to be a whole house clean with me, but my kids were just not cooperating this day. My 2-year-old was fairly whiny, he needed a nap, and they just needed a lot of attention this day, so I did not end up even getting to the kitchen, living room, or the dining room. But I started here in the kids' bedroom because my 2-year-old was going to take a nap, so I wanted to get that room picked up first. And it's not really that bad anymore. Ever since I swapped the rooms and put all of the toys into the playroom, this room doesn't really ever get messy. There's sometimes, a sock or 2 toys kind of scattered around or something, but I just wanted to pick up and then vacuum in here, and then I move on to my master bedroom. I think that's the first time you guys are seeing this room. If you did not watch my laundry motivation video, I will link that up in the iCard here for you guys. Go watch that. You see kind of how my master bedroom was before. Just dirty clothes everywhere, clean clothes everywhere, and my husband and I kind of picked up our bedroom, but all we really did was pick up those clothes. But I didn't end up, clearing off the dresser, the nightstands. I didn't dust. I didn't do any of that stuff. So then I move in there, then I do the bathrooms, and then the playroom is last. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video and get some good cleaning motivation, and I'm just going to let the music play.
Isn't this the good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Can play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach's sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down?
So I mentioned this also in my laundry video. The kids do have a list that they go through every day, like a chore list. So it has them, brush their teeth, take their vitamin, eat breakfast. That includes making their bed. They have to help someone in the family. They only get like 2 hours of TV, stuff like that. So Lacey had already made her bed this day, and Connor had tried, but I just wanted to fix it up and make it look just a little bit better for him.
Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Can play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach's sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach's sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored Haven't you been down thinking about him again? I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress, we can play your favorite song, and I will take care of you, care of you, care of you. This is what we need, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Breakups leave the scars, you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dancing to your favorite song. Everybody will sing along, sing along, sing along. So put your hands up, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body.
You might be wondering why I have the litter box and all of my cat's stuff in our room. Usually the litter box and her food is in our kitchen, which I know sounds probably just as weird as it being in our bedroom. But just a few days prior to this video, she had gotten spayed. So that's also why she has that little donut around her neck. It was a better alternative than putting one of those giant cones around her neck, because then she wouldn't really be able to, reach her food or water or anything like that. So it just made it a little bit easier for her to move around. But she wasn't allowed to be jumping up onto things or whatever. And so she kept trying to jump up onto the counter and the table and the chairs, and we were worried she was gonna, split open her stitches. So we moved everything into our room so that way she was just limited with her mobility, and we would keep the door closed most of the day and just let her out when we could, supervise her basically. And we also had to put her little cat tower in our garage so she wasn't tempted to jump up there either. But this Friday, the 5th, she will be 2 weeks since her surgery, so she should be all healed up and we should be able to put everything back to where it was. If you have watched other cleaning videos, or really even this cleaning video like start to finish, you see the size of my house and the size of the rooms. So there's no other good place to put her litter box besides the kitchen. Even having it in our bedroom here for, the 2 weeks while she's been healing and stuff, it has drove me crazy because she gets litter everywhere. We couldn't put the top on because she couldn't fit through the hole with the donut, so we had to keep it open for her. I had to clean it every day so none of the bacteria was, getting onto her incision or anything. But our bathrooms are extremely tiny. It doesn't fit in our bedroom. It smells bad, so really the kitchen is the only place. Also, I keep referring to that laundry video. I apologize, but I show you the entire little closet. So most people put their litter box, I feel like, in their bathroom or their laundry room, but I literally do not have the space for it. So that's why it goes in the kitchen, in case you were wondering about that.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the mat? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you? I was crappy but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a bar and a tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff got nothing on you. I don't need to go over old.
So we just got a brand new bed in March, I believe it was. And we used to have the bed that my parents had previously. They gave it to us when they got a whole brand new bedroom set. But it had already been like 20 years old by the time we got it. So we needed to get a new bed. And we got it, I mean, it was new, but it was like a floor model, I believe. So there was like a really small stain on like one of the box springs or something. So we got it like at a discount, but it was sold as is. It also came with a bed frame as well. And I mean, obviously, my husband and I are not the smallest people in the world. I don't know if it was our weight on it or if the frame was just not that great of quality, but it ended up breaking like 3 weeks after we got it. So we just put the bed directly on the floor instead. Eventually we'll get another frame, but because it was sold as is, there wasn't like a warranty with it or anything, so we couldn't go get a new bed frame or whatever. And the headboard that you see is actually the footboard for my parents' bed that they have up in their cabin. They didn't want to use the footboard, so they gave it to us. But with the height of the bed and everything, I still think it works out well. But just in case you're curious why my bed looks the way it does.
That was brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone.
And I might get some questions on it as to why I didn't pick up my husband's stuff. I'm not in charge of his stuff. I'm in charge of everything else in the house. I clean, I vacuum, I mop, I do all the laundry, I do all the dishes, I do clean. I meant to say I cook, 95% of the time as well. So I just kind of shoved that to the side and he can deal with it later. That area wasn't super messy anyway. And right here, I didn't realize that my vacuum had gotten kind of clogged up. I realized it wasn't picking up as well, but I had emptied the little canister and it was still not working great. And then I went to look on the bottom of it because I went to suck up a penny or something, and I found that giant clob of hair and dirt and stuff underneath, so I threw it away. And then my vacuum actually started to work a lot better. Those cat litter tubs and those diapers, I don't really have anywhere else to put it right now. Our garage is a disaster. It's over 110 degrees here in Arizona, so eventually my husband and I plan to clean out and declutter the garage and actually make a video for that. And then we can put, the extra cat litter and the excess stuff that we don't use, right away, and that's large, in the garage. But I can barely even walk into the garage to put it in there, so that's why it's by my door, because I can't really put it anywhere else right now.
Take a seat, let me waste your time.
I don't wanna waste my time, so baby, we should start living now.
So my husband and I were using two separate blankets before because I had washed our, king size blanket and I just hadn't like put it back on the bed or anything. So we were just using those temporarily until I got back to getting the blanket out, which I did that today. And don't judge me on making my bed. Okay. I don't ever make the bed. I truly see no point in it. I really don't. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it just makes you feel better. Starts off your day. Blah, blah, blah. No, I don't. I really don't care. I mean, my mom has always made their bed like every morning religiously for as long as I can remember. That made no effect on me. I know I have my kids make their bed, but that's just, to keep them busy, to help learn responsibility, especially that it's summertime. They just need to be moving more and keeping their brains, active. And so, like I mentioned, that list, they have to read every day and do, there's just things they have to do. So that's why I make them make their beds, but I don't ever make the bed. And so I basically just kind of throw things onto it at the end. Like this, at the end of this, of me making the bed, that's the nicest our bed like ever looks because we just wake up and leave it how the bed is. So yeah.
Can't believe someone like me is here with somebody like you. There's something about you and I know why. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's in your smile and in your feet. It's high and low and in between. And I am glad to let you know, but only if you give me a kiss. Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. 1,000 feet, raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a genie juice, cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. The girls are hot but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done. I work hard every day, don't waste my time on yesterday. I never shy away from a good time. Coming on Friday night, I see my friends and feel alright. There ain't no stopping us from having fun. There ain't no cloud in sight. The future is looking bright. Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done. Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never.
Do you remember when we couldn't get enough of it all? We kept it going for so long, so long. I don't know where I would be if we let it go. Cause every time we try to break it down and build again, yeah, every time we try to make up for something lost, you know, we're never letting go. This time we can reach the sky on a prayer. We go higher than high. Yeah, wide awake, it's a big mistake, cause it's something we can deny. But with a love like this, we'll never fall. All of a sudden you'll be standing there with someone new, cause it's been going so wrong for so long. Let's keep this dream alive, the art of letting go. Cause every time we try to make a stand and start again, yeah, every time we try to make up and make amends, you know, when push comes to shove, this time we can reach the sky on a prayer. We go higher than high. Yeah, wide awake.
kids will clean up the playroom, but I think just a few days ago or the day before this or something, Bo was in there and was just pulling things out, not actually playing with them, but just being a 2-year-old and making messes. So because it was mostly him that made the mess, I didn't have the kids help me, but I also wanted to just be done with the cleaning. Like I mentioned, the kids were being a handful this day. So I just wanted to clean it myself because it was quicker and just get it done and over with, so I didn't really have them help me a lot, just so it would go faster.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like. You're told, but I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like. Singing like.
And that about wraps up today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and got some good cleaning motivation from it. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know if you have any questions about anything in my house or anything that I use to clean with or anything like that. And please also subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
If you believe in love, how will I feel it? If you believe in me, how will you let me in? If you are ready